What's up, cats? I'm ElectricJazzcat, aka EJ. Today we're picking up in episode 6 of our Pokemon Blazing Emerald Nuzlocke series here in the ElectricJazzcat channel. What bird was that? I know that cry. Anyway. My back is a bit sore, and I've been giving too much of it to Meyer. Now I know. A lot of you warned me, especially Soda. Yeah, I told you. Don't be working too hard on Meyer. Listen, I can't help it. I have to be a good worker. I have to give it my all every single time. If I'm not happy with myself. Because I know I could be doing better. But we got a lot of stupid things to talk about today. So before we get into that, here's the team. Okay, we're still on hard mode. Everybody's level 30. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Alright, there we go. Just hitting my glass right there. In the last episode, we made our way here. You know, just the regular, simple emerald stuff, right? We found a cave. There was a dark trio. We couldn't catch it. Let's actually go through the mysterious house Kai thing, because we do get a rare candy. Ooh, piece of candy for doing so. And I wonder if that'll work even if they're level 30. Does it make them 31? They call me the Trick Master. I love doing this as a kid. He upgrades with new puzzles the more you progress with the main game. So eventually he doesn't have any more puzzles to go through. Didn't know if you knew that. Anyway, looks like it needs to be cut down and nobody knows cut. Alright, well, forget that, we're out. I ain't trying to deal with that right now. So I need to sit up because I'm like, why is my face so close to the bottom? It'll be better for your back too, EJ. Come on, put this pillow up. Alright, fix this. Gone for 5 days and I can't do anything. Hello, little kitty. Kitty's sitting next to me. Hey, you see the pillow, you know it's real. Alright, so what happened? There were like 3 voice note things I put in my phone of the crap that was going on. This is the same route, I believe. Oh my gosh, we have... Most people love me. The more they get to see me and how I work, they're like, you know, you're great. You've got patience, you speak nicely to customers, this, that. And I'm just like, you know, well, thank you. Like, I appreciate it, because it's nice to know that my work is, you know, reaching other people and they're, grateful for it. Now, there's these 2 workers I can't stand. One is above me. I don't know exactly what her position is. And another one is the same level as me. And her, I know her name. Her name is Lacey. Okay. Now, Lacey thinks that just because I'm new, I don't know anything. Have I ever said I didn't know anything? No. Have I ever conveyed that I didn't know how to do something? No. And what was the other thing? Oh, I even told her, yeah, I used to work in a mire back home for almost 2 years. I know what to do. If there's something that I haven't done in a long time, like a tax exemption or a WIC or something like that, which even still for the most part, I remember how to do. I was like, okay, I think you do it like this. Yeah, that's how you do it. I've been fine. You know? And so, we're gonna have to talk to... Oh! Found another shiny. Okay, I'll take a Poochyena. Let's go, baby! Get in this ball. Yeah! You gonna say anything? You little kitty, little goober. Alright, Poochyena. I feel like calling you Ralph. I don't know why. And if I already have a Ralph, well, what do you want me to do? So we're gonna have this rival battle, so let's do this. Hi Jay, long time no see. While I was searching for other Pokemon, my Pokemon grew stronger, so how about a little battle? Alright, hopefully it's nothing too hard. I remember a few times when I used to play Emerald or Sapphire, I don't remember which, as a kid. There was one time I actually lost her, and I was like, what? I lost? Alright, let's go for... Bite. Tail Glow. He doesn't usually get Tail Glow. That's really scary. Let's go! It's a good thing Pikachu is super squishy. And of course, it gets the static. EV. Okay. Take it back. And of course now Soda's doing his thing where he replies all of his comments at once. Bro, just respond to the comment when it pops up. I hate getting 29 notifications then from all the comments I left on your videos. Inner focus. Doesn't matter because we just switched. Alright, let's go for the nice old wing attack. There we go. And what else you got? Clefairy. That is a fairy type. We don't have a poison type move. Awesome. But we still took it out. Nice! Yikes, you're better than I expected. You had me worried there with that Pikachu. EJ, you've been busy training too, haven't you? Yeah, Meyer. I think you deserve a reward. This is from me. Yes. That's an item finder. Try it out. If there's an item that's not visible, it emits a sound. Okay, EJ, let's meet again. I know it's a little silly coming from me, but I think you should train a lot harder for the next time. Oh, throw my back at even more, Meyer? Okay, you got it. Alright. I'll ignore everything that Soda said and I'll listen to the Bay. What was I saying? Okay, so Lacey apparently thinks I don't know jack squat on how to do anything, because that's the vibe I get from her. And even the first day that I showed up and I was trying to make like conversation, like, you know, how long you been working here? Do you usually work self-scan? This and that. Try to figure out anything. She gives me short answers. She's like, oh yeah, you know, like, I usually don't work self-scan. Oh, where do you usually work? Well, I mean, like, I'm a register, but I'm like, what are you saying? Like, she would just give me these stupid answers. Like, she did not care about, you know, passing the time a bit. Like, you can definitely tell she's just there to make her paycheck and get out. She does not care. And that is not a good mindset to be in. Because if you're in that mindset all the time, that's going to lead to you to quitting, you know, or even walking out the door. You need to be in there with a positive attitude. Otherwise, you're not going to make it through the day. Trust me. That's where I'm coming from. Why am I even better than these guys? He's got a shiny. Awesome, dude. I feel like that's steel type and we're fairy type, so we should swap. Gonna be yourself. Here's my shiny. Wait, poison doesn't affect steel. I'm an idiot. Focus energy. Can you stop protecting? Ow. There we go. Alambre? I can work with Alambre. Alright. I don't even need to grind. Let me just get out of the grass. Okay. I have to do this battle. I don't think there's supposed to be a trainer right here. They added that. What was I saying? Lacey. Yeah. Doesn't care about making conversation, etc. So, yesterday, some things might be out of order, because now I'm finally on my weekend. Did you really have to paralyze me, dude? You know, it's fine, I'll just rest, and I can heal it off. Okay, I can't rest. You have to at least touch me once. Thank you, buddy. Now I'm gonna heal this up. I'm gonna snore. I'm gonna snore. And of course, you don't have anybody left. Alright. I show up to the honky with the bunka, to the customer service, because that's what I was trying to do at my Meyer. You're supposed to, after you clock in, you go to the customer service desk to where 450 is. That's also the extension we call them at. I forget their actual name. They're like SCs, they're service coordinator, whatever, right? Not only are you checking in so they can check off that you're here for the day, you know, it's like attendance, but they tell you where to go. They say, can you go on register 7? Or maybe they'll say, can you cover Lucy's break? Once you're done with Lucy, cover Johnny's break, and then after Johnny's break, hop on lane 10. Or they'll say, can you go to self-checkout on the GM side, or can you go to self-checkout on the grocery side, right? Groceries makes sense, right? You have the groceries with literally oranges, apples, strawberries, blueberries, lettuce, kale, all of that stuff, right? And the GM stands for general merchandise. Video games, DVDs, towels, every and anything that's not food, right? So she says, go to the self-checkout. And as I was checking with her, a customer comes up and immediately the customer is like, I need help with this. So she didn't get a chance to tell me which self-checkout to go to. I'm assuming the grocery side, because that side is always open till the end of the day, and eventually the GM side is gonna close at some point, and by the time I'm coming in, it gets to that point when the GM side can close. I forget, do you battle me or do you give me a ride? I think you battle me. Yeah, you do battle me. Okay. And so, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the grocery side, and then it's most likely that somebody will have to leave or they need a break. So I go down there, and who is down there? It's Lacey. And I said, hey, I'm supposed to be on the self-scan. She didn't tell me which one, but I'm assuming it's this one, you know. Do you know? And then she's like, you know, did she not tell you? And I was like, no, because a customer showed up right away. And then she's like, you should ask. This is grocery side and that's GM side. And I was like, bitch, I know! And I've been trying really hard not to swear, but these people have been pissing me off so much. I had this close to walking out yesterday multiple times because they're so stupid. I need to get this out, you know. I try to tell Sonny this, and Sonny doesn't. I feel like Sonny, I love him, he's my brother, but he lacks empathy. Because he also struggles with depression. It's a family thing. He just goes to the route, he's like, well, see, then that's why we shouldn't have come here in the first place. We stay at home, this is this, that. It's like, no, Sonny, you can't just say, well, you shoulda, coulda, woulda in the past. You make a decision, and you have to move forward with it and work with it. So here I am venting now. You're welcome. Sorry. So I go back to the service desk. Why does this look conks? I go back to the service desk, and I said, sorry, which side did you want? And then she said, grocery side. Oh, really? That's the side I went to. Wow, no surprise there. And she goes, yeah, GR, that's what grocery stands for. If you see it on the board, you know, that's where to go. And then I was like, and I'm trying to be nice to this one, because she's been nice, and I'm like, I didn't see the board. I just asked you, and I just didn't get a chance to tell you where to go. She was like, oh, okay, well, sometimes we're not here, so you can just look at the board yourself and then go. What? No one's ever said that. That's not how we do things. At my Meijer, there is always somebody there. But apparently at this Meijer, because I even heard someone said, they don't want more than one person at the customer service desk. What? What kind of customer service is that? That's so stupid. That sounds like you don't, it's not like they don't want more than one person there. They don't have enough people working there, right? So I come back down, and then I said, yeah, she wants me down at this side. And she goes, she wants 3 of us here? And I'm like, 3? Who's the third person? There's this guy named Terrell, and the dude is not dressed in the dress code. He's literally wearing whatever he wants. He literally has his pants sagging as well. Oh wow, real professional, dude. How is he even here? So then Lacey leaves, and then she hops on Lane. It's like, if she could hop on Lane, why can't I hop on Lane? Why do I gotta stay here with Terrell? And so then as it is, this guy gives us HTML6. As it is, he ain't even doing his job. He's just sitting there being Mr. Pretty Boy. Sees a woman who I didn't think she was. I mean, she alright. She ain't super high. She ain't no supermodel. But just straight up asks her, yo, you single? And she goes, sorry, I'm married. He goes, If you're not on the clock and you want to do that, fine. And maybe because he's not dressed like that, she won't think that. But when you are working, you don't just ask a customer, are you single? That's not the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Maybe after you say some other things and, oh, hey, that looks nice. Oh, thank you. I got it for a party and just going with my friends. Oh, hey. And then maybe down, no, just out of the, are you single? I'm working with idiots. They're making my nuts hurt. Let's talk to Wally and progress.
Uncle, please. I want to challenge this gym and see how much better I become. Please, may I please?
Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge the gym?
I'm not pushing it. If I trust in my Pokemon, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, EJ. I got a lot stronger since we met. EJ, want you and my uncle to understand that. EJ, please, will you have a battle with me?
Sure, Wally.
Thank you. Okay, here it comes.
2, 3, 4. What else was I saying? Okay, he thinks he's a player. The other person who I don't like, who's slightly above me and I don't remember her name, comes over and she's like, you can hop on a register. And I'm like, cool. So I go hop on lane, and now I am happy as a bird, right? This is, I would rather it is night and day difference on register than it is on the self-checkout. You know why? Because I am now in control. Whereas the self-checkout, the customers get so offensive if something goes wrong, they're like, you know, what did I do? What does it think I'm stealing? What's this? This, that. And I'm just like, it's just shut up. Just shut up. Let me fix it so you can move on and I can move on. Does it really matter what's wrong? No, it doesn't. Oh, and that reminded me of something else that happened I'm gonna get to. I should just use rest. So then, what happened? Clickety click. I'm trying to think what the heck happened. There's so many things happened yesterday, man. It put me on edge. Okay, I'm on lane. Everything's fine. Then eventually, that lady says, okay, now you need to go back to self-scan. Give Terrell his break, and then once he comes back, you can go on your first break. And I said, okay, cool. How long is his break for? And then she said, I think it's a 15. Which is correct, because he gets off at 7:30, and she was having me cover his break at 5:30. But I didn't get there till like 5:40, because that's like when she told me to go, right? I get there. I say, I'm here for your break. So he leaves at 5:40. This dude did not come back until 6:25. You do the math. What time would he have been back? From 5:40 to 6:25. You think that's 15 minutes? No, it ain't not. It's not. And it's not just because I want to go on my break. The people at my store were sticklers. They said your break starts the second you walk away. Not as soon as you get back there. And even so, if he did that, he still took his sweet time. Because by the time he got back, I'm still being a nice guy. And I said, so, you back? And he's like, hold on. Let me get a drink. You know, let me get a drink. No. Like... And then he's got this, there's this kid that's always around. I don't know where the hell this kid's parents are. He's always got a ball and he's bouncing it. He literally almost made me trip over him because he's in my way, and I was like, kid, watch out. So this kid's playing around with Terrell and he's got ice in his cup, and then the ice goes all over the floor. And then the kid's like, I'll pick it up. Picks up one ice cube. I'm like, you still got some ice there. And the kid's just like, and then Terrell's like, okay, now I'm back, got my drink. I was like, cool. I leave and go on my 15, and I'm just fuming, and I'm like, how am I gonna get through 6 more hours of this shit?
I'll go back to Vet and Turf. AJ, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not just enough to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. But I won't give up now. One day, my Pokemon and I are going to even be stronger than you, AJ.
Wally, what's gotten into you? I've never seen you this riled up before. Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. EJ, it just dawned on me that Wally sees you as somewhat of a rival now. Please keep an eye out for the boy. I want to support his newfound passion for Pokemon battling, but I couldn't stand to see him get hurt. Anyways, why don't you visit us in I can't. Just come visit us. I'm sure Wally would enjoy it.
Was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, aren't you? But you didn't hold anything back and beat him impressively. Yeah, that's what a real Pokemon battle's all about. I idolize trainers like that. I'll be cheering for you. Yo!
Alright, so unfortunately... Oh my... What? I don't give a crap about your Lombre. Like, Danny, I don't give a shit if it has something. I'm gonna lose my Dragonites. On top of it, I feel like I'm getting sick. I don't know if it's just allergies at the store or if I'm generally getting sick. But my throat has been killing me. Even my nose feels a bit stuffy. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today. I feel like we didn't do much today because I've been ranting. And we didn't even get through just what happened at yesterday. So, if you cats have enjoyed and like them, you have enjoyed, make sure to do so by hitting the like down below, subscribe if you share with your friends, and we'll be back for more EJ Meyer stories on Wednesday. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!